Happy New Year, all! Hope you all had a wonderful holiday and are enjoying your time off. So, to put it bluntly, 2020 was a bit of a shit show. The pandemic changed all of our lives. It certainly did for me. However, with the more free time I have now because of it, it allowed me to get back into making videos again. And I'm actually grateful I was able to, because I forgot how much I love making them. Since I came back to YouTube in September, my channel has exploded. I've gained so many new subscribers, and my overall channel views are at an all-time high. I seriously want to thank all of you for the support you've shown me, and I don't know a better way to really show my gratitude other than to just continue to give you all more of the content that you like. I have some big plans for this year. I want to make 2021 the biggest year ever for the Unlucky Tug channel. I have lots of plans for content in the works. I like to think 2020 was a bit of an experimental year for me, working out what kind of smaller videos I enjoy making and figuring out a sort of style for them. I'm at a point now where I think I've figured it out enough to move forward. So before I get into the details of what's to come, I want to bring up the new weekly schedule. I've been experimenting with what days of the week are the best to upload on. I experimented with Monday mornings, Saturday mornings, and Friday evenings, and I've come to the conclusion that Friday is actually the best time. Everyone's home and online on Friday night, and those ahead of me in other time zones will have a new video to watch when they wake up Saturday morning. As of right now, I'm going to try and stick to a new video upload every Friday. I've worked out a sort of system that makes making these shorter essay videos efficient to produce, so hitting that deadline shouldn't be a problem. But of course, there will be times where I skip a week. Creative burnout is definitely a thing, and I want to keep YouTube a place that's just fun for me. If there's a week where I'm just really busy in real life or just don't have the motivation to make a video, then I'm going to skip it. If I'm also working on a bigger video that needs more time to finish or just needs more time in the oven, then I'll skip that week too. Of course, when this happens, I will let you all know ahead of time via Twitter or here on YouTube. But yeah, the weekly schedule is now a thing, and you can expect a new video to kick it off this very next Friday. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Here's all of what you can expect from me in 2021. More MTACs. I don't think I've actually ever dropped the name of this series in a video yet, only in the playlist for these. This is MTACs, acronym for More Than a Kid Show. This is the series where I take a previous episode of Thomas and break down something significant that it did, like having a dark tone or doing something really dynamic with the characters. The point of this is to put a spotlight on why Thomas is more than just a generic kid show. People seem to really love these, and I really enjoy making them. I've currently covered 6 episodes in this series, and I have a list of many others I want to cover, so definitely expect more of these. Ranked. I always get requests to rank things, so I decided that any ranking videos I will do will go under this series title, Ranked. Several people have asked me to rank the classic seasons in the same way I did the Brenner ones, so that will probably happen at some point. I also teased the idea of ranking all the movies in a previous video, and that's something I really want to do. That's going to be a big undertaking and will be a big video. I'd also really like to redo my top 10 video from a couple years back. Definitely some updates need to be made, and opinions have definitely changed since then. So expect more ranked. Sodor's Finest. The Gordon video went over super well with people, and I'll be honest, I really enjoyed making that. That, and of course the Big Boba review, are my 2 favorite videos from last year. I love breaking down the characters, especially Audrey's ones, and I would really like to tackle characters like Edward or Henry at some point. Hell, maybe even some significant TV series ones. I'm grouping all of these into what I call Sodor's Finest. I didn't plan on making a series out of this, but I had so much fun making the Gordon one that I can't resist doing more. Consider the Gordon video a sort of backdoor pilot to this. Tugs Trains. Alright, this is one I know is going to excite a lot of people. I can't even tell you how many times I've gotten requests from people to make videos showing my models and how I made them. Well, your voices have been heard. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I have an ever-growing collection of 00 scale models of realistic takes on Thomas characters, all of which I paint and customize myself. I've done Audrey's Famous 8, Oliver, a couple TV series ones so far, and even built myself a Railway Series style Tid in the Sheds display for them. I always planned on doing something with these, I just wasn't sure what. So this year, I'm going to shine a spotlight on them. What I'll probably do is a big showcase video of all the models together, and then individual videos on each one explaining the building process. Some models like James or Thomas have a lot to talk about and warrant their own videos. Luckily, I saved most of the photos I took during all of their constructions, so I have visuals to refer to. So yeah, lots of model stuff coming to this channel. If you want to see what I have so far, go check out my Twitter. I post pics of these guys pretty regularly there. Sodor Explained. So this is not going to be a series. More likely this is going to be a big video that I tackle at some point this year. A little time waster hobby of mine is figuring out the TV series map of the island of Sodor. I have a lot of fun trying to piece together all the different sets and where they would logically be on a map. The 2014 Sam Wilkinson map of TV Sodor tried to cram literally everything from every era onto it with no rhyme or reason. It's overall very messy and just not that good in my opinion. I respect the hustle, but I'm not a fan of it. So I'm making my own. I've already created a big TV series map that covers seasons 1 through 4, and I've made some significant changes to it since then. I have a new vector one that's currently in the works that covers most of the classic seasons, and what I want to do is make a big video talking through my thought process and rationales for all the location placements. It's a subject I always wanted to cover, so expect a big video on that some point this year. So that's what I got coming for you folks. More MTACs, Ranked, Sodor's Finest, Tugs Trains, and Sodor Explained. Lots to look forward to, and I can't wait to get started. And before you ask, no, I'm not touching the reboot. This piece of garbage is going to drop this year at some point, and to be completely 100% frank with you, I don't want it anywhere near me. At this moment in time, I have no plans on reviewing it, but perhaps that will change when it's out. Perhaps it'll be so unimaginably terrible beyond our capability of understanding that I'll just have to talk about it, which honestly isn't out of the realm of possibility at this point. But as of now, I want nothing to do with it. 2021 is looking exciting, guys. I, like all in the Thomas fandom, are super excited to see what other amazing fan content others put out. 2020 was a pretty damn good year for fan content, and I'm sure 2021 will be even greater. Cheers to you all, and I'll see you all next Friday. Happy New Year.